The stock market is flashing red, and your money is at risk. Right now, a massive sell-off is hitting Wall Street, and it's not a random dip. This could be the start of a major stock market crash. A single announcement from Donald Trump is the trigger, and it could be the reason your 401k is about to take a nosedive. In the next 10 minutes, I am going to break down exactly what is happening, who is to blame, and most importantly, what this means for your money. Stick with me. So, what just happened? On Monday, Donald Trump declared a new front in the trade war. He announced a blanket 25% tariff on all goods imported from Japan and South Korea, set to begin on August 1st. This isn't a suggestion, it's a formal notice delivered on social media for the world to see. This comes just before a critical July 9th deadline, creating a window of extreme uncertainty. And the threat is clear. In his letters, Trump warned both nations not to retaliate, or he would hike the tariffs even higher. But that's only half the story. At the same time, the feud between Elon Musk and Donald Trump just exploded. Musk announced he's forming a new political party, and Trump fired back. The result? Tesla stock, one of the market's biggest players, went into a freefall, dropping over 7% and dragging the entire tech sector down with it. We have a trade war and a billionaire political war hitting the market at the exact same time. This isn't just an abstract problem for Wall Street. These tariffs are a targeted strike on industries that affect your daily life. Let's start with your car. Japan and South Korea are automotive giants. The moment the tariff news hit, Toyota and Honda stocks tumbled. This 25% tax means the price of their cars sold in the US could skyrocket. Next, your electronics. The tech industry runs on components from Asia. South Korea alone dominates the market for memory chips, the brains inside your phone, your computer, your gaming console. US tech giants like Apple and Nvidia now face a massive increase in their costs, and those costs almost always get passed on to you. That's why we saw chip stocks across the board get hammered today. Look, this situation is complex and it's moving fast. The impact on these companies is just the beginning. If you own any of these stocks, or even just an index fund, you need to understand what happens next. I'm going to be tracking this every single day. To get the critical updates you need to protect your portfolio, take 1 second and hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. It's the best way to make sure you don't miss the next big development. It's free, and it could save you money. This isn't just a US problem. Fear is contagious. When the news broke, we saw a classic flight to safety. Investors around the world started dumping stocks and running for cover. We can actually see this fear in the data. The market's fear gauge, the VIX, shot up. Investors piled into safer assets like US government bonds and gold, a sign of widespread panic. Stock markets in Asia and Europe immediately reacted, with most falling on the news. This shows just how interconnected our global economy is. A trade decision made in Washington can wipe out wealth in Tokyo and Berlin in a matter of hours. This is the first domino. The question is, what falls next? And that brings us to the climax of this story, the deadline. Everything now hinges on August 1st. That is the day the 25% tariffs are set to become reality. We are now in a 3-week pressure cooker of high-stakes negotiations. There are 2 possible outcomes. Best case scenario, intense diplomacy leads to a last-minute deal, the tariffs are averted, and the market breathes a sigh of relief. Worst case scenario, the deadline passes with no deal. The tariffs go into effect, our allies retaliate despite the warnings, and we enter a full-blown, multi-front trade war, a war that could trigger a global recession and a much deeper stock market crash. So let's recap. A new Trump tariff threat has sent the market into a tailspin. Major tech and auto stocks are getting crushed. A political feud between Trump and Elon Musk is adding fuel to the fire. And we are on a countdown to an August 1st deadline that could change the global economy. This is the single most important financial story in the world right now. What happens in the next 3 weeks will directly impact your wallet. What are your thoughts? Are you more worried about the tariffs or the political drama? Let me know in the comments below. I read all of them. And if you found this breakdown valuable, please hit that like button and subscribe. We'll be here to guide you through the chaos. Thanks for watching.